After the 2024 U.S. election, I wondered why some people voted the way they did. And after the election, like every election before it, voter remorse quickly raised its head. And I began to wonder why, and I can't say that I'm surprised. This got me thinking about a humorous article Italian economist Carlo M. Cipolla wrote in 1976 called The Basic Law of Human Stupidity. Cipolla wrote this article to be read as comic relief between friends, but his humorous article revealed undeniable facts about human nature. These laws made me think about how they can be applied to people today with unclear reasons for their actions, reactions, prejudices, and in this case, voting preferences. To begin with, what is stupidity? Does it mean that someone is lacking knowledge or the mental capacity to make logical decisions? Cipolla's article began to take the form of a theory that states that stupidity may be the most dangerous thing in the world, especially in large groups, affecting everyone regardless of status and location, and may be as common as having teenage acne. Cipolla's laws categorize people into 4 distinct groups based on their habitual or motivated behaviors. These groups are known as the helpless, the intelligent, the bandits, and the last group referred to as the stupid. The helpless often contributes positively to society, but because of their naivety, they usually make limited contributions and are frequently and quickly exploited. Intelligent people contribute positively to society and formulate their actions and contributions to benefit all involved. They simply strive to create win-win situations, and I must admit that in most cases, it's almost impossible to do. Maybe intelligent people are just wishful thinkers. Bandits are laser-focused and only pursue selfish interests, even if they harm society. They primarily prey on the helpless because they tell them that only they can solve their problems or support their needs. For no obvious reason, stupid people contribute to losses for themselves and society. They don't only shoot themselves in the foot, but they're also eager to shoot other people in their foot. Their actions and reasoning are usually unclear and only annoy, confuse, and frustrate those who have opposing views. The bandits also prey on this group because they are easily persuaded to participate in actions the bandits may be willing to give instructions for, but avoid participating in themselves. The amount of damage a stupid person or group can inflict depends on how foolish, influential, and charismatic the key members are. It's easy to find individuals who are incredibly stupid but have a lot of connections. And because stupid people are unpredictable, they are the most dangerous type of people. Now, how can we protect ourselves from becoming stupid and making irrational decisions that, in the end, ultimately negatively affect us all? Welcome to 4C's One Family. Cipolla's basic laws are like roadmaps or x-rays into the minds of easily confused people. They may explain why even smart people say and do stupid things that harm themselves and others. Cipolla's first law states that almost everyone underestimates the number of stupid people. In other words, stupidity is more common than we think. We might think that most people we know and interact with can make good choices based on their background, race, social status, job, family, or our own hidden biases. But these assumptions don't always reflect how intelligent someone is. This may be because of something psychologists call the halo effect. The halo effect is when one positive attribute someone has is also presumed to exist in their other personality traits, which is often not the case. How a person looks, sings, dances, or their family connections, or their skin color isn't a reflection of a person's IQ. It quickly becomes shocking to learn how many people are willing to do stupid things, even if it harms themselves and those they love. The second law. The likelihood of someone being stupid is unrelated to any other traits they may possess. Cipolla considers stupidity to be unrelated to a person's education, social class, wealth, or status. He stated that stupidity is a human characteristic distributed equally across all races, societies, and cultures, regardless of their beliefs or religion. So regardless of social economic status, wealth, or popularity, everyone will encounter a certain percentage of individuals who make poor or stupid decisions that may, in one way or another, directly or indirectly affect us. We are all destined to face challenges related to stupidity, and we can't avoid it. We must be willing to accept it, hide from it, or change it. The third law. An individual who engages in harmful actions towards others or groups without reaping any personal benefits or rewards while incurring losses is considered to be a stupid person. They might not intentionally seek conflict or malice. As Cipolla suggests, they lack understanding of the wide-ranging consequences of their actions, and their behavior may not only harm society, but also leads to self-destructive outcomes. The fourth law. Cipolla noted that because reasonable people are usually good at keeping to themselves, they typically try to avoid stupid people and assume that stupid people can only harm themselves. When they must interact with stupid people, they often lower their guard and put themselves at risk. Cipolla stressed that because reasonable people can't understand unpredictable, foolish behavior, stupid people are extremely dangerous and undefendable. Because stupid people can't understand logical attempts to solve problems, reasonable people must not allow themselves to be blindsided, controlled, or represented by stupid people. The fifth law. Cipolla's fifth law states that the most dangerous type of person is a stupid person. And they are even more dangerous than a bandit because a bandit is often predictable and has an observable motive. In contrast, a stupid person's cause for their actions and sometimes their beliefs is not even observable to themselves. Stupid people are much like shapeshifters, which often makes it hard for most people to detect the stupidity in the people around them. Stupid people are like time bombs with short fuses, and when mixed in toxic amounts, they may explode anywhere at any time, destroying everything and harming everyone around them, and sometimes for no particular reason. What is sometimes considered stupid varies depending on culture, time, social and political factors, and even religious beliefs. So how can people with different beliefs, customs, religions, governments come to a consensus to define what is logical or stupid? Now, I don't know the answer, but I do know that the most important thing is to avoid actions that negatively affect the well-being of oneself and society. One way, which may not be the only way to avoid stupidity, is to develop rational thoughts and behaviors that form rational actions. And I know that some rational actions may not be fair actions, and I may have just opened another Pandora's box. No one is perfect, and we all have done something stupid that caused us to harm ourselves and others as well. With this in mind, we must not forget that stupidity is part of human nature and is, impossible to avoid. When we discover stupidity living deeply within us, we must at least build enough courage to reset ourselves. Now, we may not be able to force others to avoid their stupidity, but we can point them in the right direction for them to cross the bridge over their stupidity. Thank you for joining us here at 4C's One Family. Please subscribe and download our podcast. And remember to stay strong, safe, and healthy wherever you are in the world, because we have much more in common than we think.